Well done, Supreme. You know, I haven't even been paying attention these last few weeks because they've honestly been boring and dull, and I think the highest rating I've given all these weeks in the last few has been like a 5 out of 10, and that's not good. I would say I'd say a 5 out of 10 is just an average week. So the best we've had these last 3 weeks is average, and the other 2 have been literally 2 out of 10s or 3 out of 10s because they've been poor. But this week is solid. You know, I've seen a lot of people that are saying they're really interested in buying a lot of pieces. There's something that fits their style. I want to cop the whole week. I've seen a lot of that, and personally, I think this week's fire, and I think they did a really good job of sort of collecting themselves back together before I would say the season could maybe drop in value. But overall, this week is just nice, and I just want to get into discussing it. Obviously, my Grail is dropping, or maybe not my Grail, but my Grail sneaker model, the Air Force One. This is again my favorite sneaker model of all time. So if this is why I own one. I've barely worn these. I think I've worn these twice, but again, like this, just I have trouble like even trying to put these on the morning because I just want to keep them so clean. But you know, I think I'll be good. But yeah, if you want to wonder what the size on the CDG Air Forces are, which I'm about to discuss, Air Forces do run a bit big, so keep that in mind. Or at least mine do. You know, I'm a 9.5 and I got a 9.5 and I got a bit of toe space like it was a 10. So, you know, no worries, but that's just what I thought I'd point out. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like. I'm gonna be doing more videos like this. You know, the light outside's about to dip in me, so I'm trying to get this video done quick since we lost an hour of time. Or not lost, but just, it's gonna get dark at like 5 o'clock where I'm at, so I just gotta get into this. So I guess this video is what's worth copping this week. And you know, I don't know, it's sort of like a most typed item, but just what I would personally like to cop. So the first item again is the Supreme Comme des Garçons shirt. Shirt Nike Air Force Ones. Now these are going to be retailing at $165, and that is, I'd say, fairly expensive for an Air Force. But when we've seen past Supreme Nike Air Force One collaborations with CDG, they have been priced at $165. So this is the normal price range, and personally, a lot of people I feel like are vibing with the split thing, the same thing that was on the box logos, except I think it looks a lot better on the, you gotta admit, it looks a lot better on the shoes than it does in the box logo. Honestly, the box logo, you know, people are saying, oh yeah, it's a real box logo, don't worry. You're halfway there, buddy. You're halfway there to getting a real box logo. This close, you were this close, you failed a bit. But you know, looking at it, that's probably why the resale on the box logo is also cut in half, because it's a half done box logo, as you can tell. Going for around $270, but if it was full, maybe it'd be going for $540. But yeah, getting back to the CDG Air Force Ones, these are a fire piece, and personally, I see these reselling for probably $300 plus easy. I mean, I'm not even gonna undercut this. I'm not gonna try and like, you know, say, oh, well, it could range from this to this. I'm 100% confident with saying this item's going to resell for a lot of money, because it's a very highly anticipated item. Majority of the community is messing with it, and honestly, I'm one of those people that messes with it. There's very few people that I think dislike it, but if you dislike it, no hate to you. Again, I've hated some pieces that a lot of people have loved, but for me, this item is a must cop, and definitely something that I would put on this list as A, the most typed item, and B, something I would like to cop this week. Oh, and just gonna point this out, the site's gonna crash. All right, so if you never experienced a site crash before, it's your first week or whatever, mid-season, you're just joining in, this is maybe the hardest week to join in on, because I don't know, it's just gonna be hard, because the site's gonna crash extremely hard when everybody's trying to go for a pair of sneakers. You'll see what I mean. Now this next item retailing at $38, the Supreme box logo beanie. Now basically these are going to be the same colorways that will be on the box logo crew necks, I believe, because you know, I just noticed sort of like the baby blue one is the exact same that was on the box logo. So I think that's what it's based off of. I mean, that would make sense. These are going to be retailing again $38. I don't know if I said that already, but that's what they're going to be going for, and I think these are going to resell for probably around $80-$90, because you know, I don't see a beanie going for too much more than 100, other than, you know, they are box logo beanies, so maybe they will have that sort of hype. I'm not too sure, but for me, this item is fire. But if you guys want to know something, I can't really pull off a hat because I look like a soccer dad. So like pulling off a beanie would be my greatest challenge in life. But enough talking about the struggle and all that. You know, this item's pretty nice. I'd say definitely a must cop for a lot of people. For me though, again, with just my head shape, it just ain't gonna work. But hey, you don't know to try it. So if you just want to try and see if you can wear it, I mean, it is a box logo, so you still can flex. But I was gonna say something, I forgot it. Not gonna really take too big of a deal on it. But the next item we have is the Supreme SOG folding knife. Now this is a US only item. It will not be sold in the UK or in Europe, due to the fact that, you know, Europe has, I would say, pretty strict laws with that. You know, I think you have to be 18 to actually be able to carry one on you. So Supreme can't actually sell it legally. But hey, you know, know, they're still gonna be selling it in the US. So basically this item's gonna be retailing at $30, and I think I could see this reselling as it is US only. I think this will probably go for around like $60, because again, it is just a knife. It's not like, again, like a box logo beanie or an Air Force One. It's not anything like that. It is just a simple accessory. But Supreme with accessories this week, I think did very solid. And I think we have the full drop list out right now. We haven't seen all the pieces, and we still have an unexpected Chris Cunningham collab. Now, if you don't know who Chris Cunningham is, he is a British video artist. He directed some pretty interesting videos. I mean, that was his thing. He just made some very interesting things. And I believe he also had a PlayStation ad. I'm not too sure. But you know, I just know he did a lot of things with videos, and he directed videos for some other, you know, people. I just memorized the name before I shot this, but I don't remember it when I'm recording it right now. So I can't give you the name of it. Hopefully I popped it up somewhere maybe. But yeah, he just was basically a really cool, or a very interesting video artist to say the least, and he made some interesting things. But you know, one of the things that he's known for, we're gonna have a tee of a Chihuahua, one of Rubber Johnny. Now, if you don't know who Rubber Johnny is, here you go. So we're gonna have a tee with this on it most likely, and I can't pull up the exact photo because I don't know, but we're gonna have something like that, and from this Chris Cunningham collab. So you know, I think I'm not looking forward to that, but if it's fire, then maybe I'll have a hype piece fact. But yeah, there's only a few pieces worth copying, but I wouldn't say the others are necessarily bad, just maybe not as hype. There's also some pretty, you know, decent wool camp caps, $54. I don't expect them to resell, but again, you know, it could be like an item that could be slept on, because again, it's still another item with a box logo cap, so there could be something, but I don't really expect anything from it. You know, the casino pieces are also sort of cool. Those aren't bad, I would say. I wouldn't say, again, they're very hyped, and I'd say there's a lot of people that dislike them. I personally like them, but you know, I can't determine that. Yeah, but this week we got an interesting collab. We got some box logos. We got CDG. We have my favorite sneaker model of all time. Like, we got a lot of things this week that are, I would say personally, are good to me. So for this week, I'm gonna give it, because I've checked out all the pieces, I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10, because this is a fire week, and you can't even deny that. Like, when Supreme drops more than, I would say, like 4 or 5 good items, the week is solid, I would say, and especially when they're hyped items and items that have been highly anticipated dropping on that week. They're nice. Of course, I gotta give a bit of credit where it's due. Shout out to the sub community for sort of like, you know, helping me organize this video. They sort of like give me the idea of what items I should discuss first, and obviously which ones you all enjoy and don't enjoy. And then also shout out to all the people in the Instagram comments of Supreme New York, sub community, Supreme Hustle, Supreme Leaks News, you know, that think like they're like crazy resellers. They've been in Supreme since 1993 type things, you know. Just basically shout out to anyone that asks, you know, like, what's the resell thing? You know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing if you do that. I'm just saying, you know, be ready for people to be upset. And also, you know, you could be watching my video instead of asking in the comments, you can just come here. I'll give you a fairly good estimate, and you know, that's it. I mean, I'm just gonna close this out, because I'm not gonna just mess up this outro, because I think I'm doing fairly smooth. So I just want to say thank y'all for watching. Peace out. I love y'all. And I just ruined my outro again by saying peace out, but yeah, thank y'all for watching. Peace out twice.